Now, depending on where you live in the world, Binance is either going to be burning coins before you wake up, while you're sleeping, slightly after you get up, and so on. We get it. The Binance burns are coming soon, and they're expected to be much lower than they were the week prior. And I don't know if everyone is rationalizing this yet, so I do want to discuss it just so that there are no unrealistic expectations or disappointments come tomorrow when Binance burns are announced and people are like, whoa, that was a lot lower than I expected. So in this video, we're going to go over just that. We're going to talk about Binance's volume. We're going to talk about volume on cryptocurrency in general, why it's low for Terra Luna Classic right now, and of course, how this is going to affect the burn calculation. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We're here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks in crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting at least 6 free stocks, up to 12 free stocks, $1 crypto trade, get you $5 in free crypto. And then if you want a crypto exclusive exchange where you can buy Terra Luna Classic, you've got KuCoin in the description, and they offer rewards for very active traders, and they also allow you to trade on leverage. Now, you've also got international Binance, and we know that they are contributing to these burns by burning their trading fees. So if you're an international user and you would like to contribute to that, you've got that link for Binance down there. But guys, let's discuss this because we saw it happen last week that people were expecting 20 billion, 30 billion Terra Luna Classic to be burned, and when Binance burned 5.5 billion, it caused a little bit of a decline in price, and people's expectations were not met. Now, it could be the exact opposite this time, that people's expectations are low, and we do end up exceeding them, and therefore we see a nice spike up in Terra Luna Classic. But just in case, people are still expecting, even if they're expecting 5 billion, like we saw last week, it's going to be lower because volume is lower. Now, I discussed this a little bit yesterday, and volume is up slightly over the last 24 hours from what we were seeing yesterday. Terra Luna Classic versus BUSD on the Binance platform is around $93 million over a 24-hour period. Nobody goes 23-hour periods. And then if you're looking at Terra Luna Classic versus US Tether, that is roughly $29 million, bringing your total to somewhere around $120-ish million in volume for Terra Luna Classic on the Binance platform. Now, that's great, but it is much lower than some of the days that we were seeing just the week prior. There were some days during last Binance's burn that we had over $700 million being traded just in Terra Luna Classic versus BUSD alone. And in comparison, that's compared to the $93 million, roughly 10 times as much traded in a single day last week than we're seeing happen this week. So knowing that, we have to expect burns to be much lower. How much lower? Well, if you're trying to do the calculations, there's one variable that we are not going to be able to peg down until we get much more averages and much more, I guess, data points before we can make accurate averages. But it's the actual trading fee that users on Binance are paying. And what we saw, based on the previous numbers, is that trading fee is right around 0.00025 or what, 2.5 hundredths of a percent, right? The maximum trading fee is 0.1%, and what we're looking at is roughly 0.25%, quarter of a tenth of a percent, in other words. So in order to get the expected burns based on last week's numbers, let's use today's volume, for example. You would take that $120 million, and if we had the full trading fee of 0.1%, Binance would be burning roughly $120,000. Now, because we know that the trading fees on average are 0.00025, that gives us roughly $30,000 in Terra Luna Classic that would be burnt today. Now, $30,000 is still a lot of money for anybody to just go burn. I mean, think about that, guys. This company is willing to sacrifice this daily for the Terra Luna Classic community. This is coming out of Binance's pocket. And a $30,000 burn, yes, results in roughly 100,000 Terra Luna Classic, 100 million Terra Luna Classic being burned. And I know these numbers may seem low, but when you take it out over a week, there is still a chance that we get right around 1 billion to 1.5 billion Terra Luna Classic being burned. Now, I know that we want to see that number happen on a daily basis, but I don't want people to get so discouraged that they give up because Binance is only burning a few $100,000 a week. We have to remain positive and look at the upside. Binance is burning potentially millions of dollars a week in Terra Luna Classic. The largest exchange in the world is supporting the Terra Luna Classic community. This is not some project that is supposed to happen and revitalize overnight. It will absolutely take time to do so. But with such a strong focus on burns right now, we cannot get discouraged and we cannot give up. We need to know that as a community, we are the strongest part of this project. We are the strongest part of Terra Luna Classic, and the burns will improve in the future. So if you're looking at these numbers and you're wondering why they're so low, it's because of the volume. And just briefly, let's discuss volume for a second. With all of the economic activity going on and inflation coming out this week, there's no better way to put it, traders are scared. And when traders are afraid, they tend to either just sit on the sidelines and not purchase, or sit on the sidelines and hold their assets. And with the uncertainty that is unraveling across the globe, not just in crypto right now, but in all aspects of the financial system, traders being afraid and traders being conservative are leading to less burns. Just, look, stick it out. If we stick this out and we start to see wild volume because a bear market or because a bull market is returning and the bear market is ending, all of a sudden these 100 million days could turn into tens of billions of dollar days. To put it in perspective, guys, I believe it was October when Shiba Inu coin was running up. Shiba Inu coin alone did $40 billion in volume. If we get a couple days where Terra Luna Classic is burning on $40 billion in volume, it's going to be so much bigger than anybody can fathom. So I want you to stay excited. I want you to stay encouraged. I want you to stay optimistic, but always realistic. So let me know your thoughts about the Binance burns down in the comments below. And of course, if that button right there is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a pro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. ClayBro 883 everywhere. You're getting 6 to 12 free stocks on Webull, KuCoin, and Binance in the description. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.